So everybody has this problem. Somebody leaves you a review and then it doesn't show up. So what's going on with it? Like, what is...
Well, and what's happening is it shows up on the person who gave the review site. So they'll say, I gave it to you, I can see that I gave it to you. And then it doesn't show up, or it shows up and then all of a sudden, a month later, 2 months later, you're missing, that's what happens to us. You're missing 20, you're missing whatever. And then sometimes it doesn't happen to you at all, okay? So Craig, it happens to a lot. Us, it happens to a lot. Some people, it doesn't happen to. So, why? Do you know why this is happening? Do you think that Google is going, oh, okay, let me just take down this review or whatever?
Well, it's a bot that's running it. And that's
it's a bot.
So obviously the first thing is you're gonna look at the words. What did they say? A lot of times it just doesn't. Like there's nothing. Like there's really no real answer. The best way to do it is if the person actually left a review and it's showing up on their end, but it's not showing up on yours, is have them screenshot it to you and then contact the help center.
Google's help center and send it to them. And they will add it because it's a bot that's going in, it's not Google, and it's either a certain word. Also, if you have pictures, ask them, or you have a picture with whoever's giving you the review, go in and have them put a picture in with the review. That's awesome. But it has nothing to do, like it's just certain words or it's the bot going in. And we don't know exactly how the bot is working, but that's what's happening.
Obviously the big problem is if you don't know the person left you a review, how are you gonna get a screenshot of their review?
Yeah.
So that's where. That's the price to take a picture of that. That's where you
Yeah,
go.
take a picture of that because that's where you want to go. If your reviews aren't showing up or you need help, Google has online help. A lot of people come to us and want us to help them with their Google guys. We have lots and lots of people all the time coming to us. So please go to Google and they actually have a help center and they can help you.
The product experts a lot of times can look at it and tell you like within seconds, like just in a message, hey, this is why. Or hey, this is the thing. They left it out. They should take this word out and everything will be fine. Go ahead.
Great stuff, guys. Thanks very much. You guys find that GLS is buggy? I've been having trouble, like, I'm completely off GLS right now, and have been the last couple weeks, and because we're trying to work with Google My Business to get, I guess, my insurance lapse, but they don't tell you that.
Yeah, they don't tell you anything. Well, even like...
That's why you guys, I appreciate this, because it's like, I'm putting reminders in my calendar, you gotta check it.
You do.
They shut you off.
So you know
this. Why do I get 2 calls?
So 36% of all businesses will have their Google business profile suspended this year. Well, they had it last year, it may be more this year, but last year, 36% of all businesses. So like we were in Orlando and I got up one morning and I'm like, our VA saying something to me, he's like, man, I don't know where our Google business is. And I'm like, this is a problem. And so we don't know, somebody could have turned us in, something we did, or just whatever. So we go in, we fight it, and then like within.
So what do you do? What's your best step that you found?
I will tell you, like if it's a big, so I usually give it 24 hours, and then I contact a local service expert. Like there are people, I don't know if they're in this room, I can't see all your faces. There have been people that, like there's people you contact, and they will go to Google direct, they have a contact with Google. Sometimes they charge you depending on how big a mess you're in with them. I know the one in Anaheim, the sign, like Google did not like their sign of their office. And basically they felt that the sign, if it rained, was it wouldn't last in rain. And they wanted to see a legit sign on his office. And that's all it took. But he didn't know that.
There's a help center that you can go to and you can Google it and they will totally, Nathan, I'll send it to you. Because all you gotta do is go in there, it's a chat center. And what happens is a lot of people, when you go online and you're looking at businesses and their hours are wrong or their business is no longer there. So Google's really trying to get rid of
People can turn you in too.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. There's people out there that's all they do is flag thousands and thousands of businesses all the time. Now, if you have your competitors are trying to turn you in all the time for different things to shut you down. Okay? So there's a lot of
But here's the thing, if they're wrong, they shut theirs down.
Yep.
So if you're gonna come at somebody, as the saying says, you best
They
not
don't know
miss.
that.
You
They
best
don't know
not
that.
miss.
Yeah.
So,
It's a big game out there, but you guys know how frustrating it is when you go on Google and you try to look at, what time a business is open for or whatever, and then you go and it's not those correct hours, right, or whatever. So Google is really good about giving, like if you guys see that, you need to turn it into Google. It says report, this isn't true, or whatever, the hours, and you need to do that. Well, that's what people are doing to you, okay, and they're trying to shut you down. Google's not going to tell you, so you should be going in just every week to look what's happening.
And so, do you recommend that you go in as a customer or
Absolutely.
go in as a customer search?
Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. Right. Well, and most of the time we're pretty high up. One of the top 3 are in. But man, we'll find ourselves.
so yeah, we'll get into this later, but we have a program we're gonna show here where it tells us. Like I get an email every day. Like yesterday, you were #1 for this search term in Boca Raton in 33487. Everything's glorious. And then they'll send me the email the next day. Unfortunately, you've dropped 60 spots. And so, but a known fact, I'd rather know now than like a month down the road, 2 months down the road that I'm now at 60 if I'm like for somebody that doesn't search. So it's stuff like that you want to keep track of to do it